Hey everyone, welcome back to the next showcase video, this time on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I really wanted to give these guys a second crack because ones that I made back in 2021, they were under-detailed, and every time that I look back on these minifigs that I did back then, I was like, what happened? These are not good. So that's why I did this, and so starting off with Jake Peralta. Now this minifig is definitely an improvement to me because the one I did back in 2021 looked like this. And you can see the torso was really sloppy, the face looked nothing like Andy Samberg, but now in 2024, the head came from Jim from the Office set, and I used the same hairpiece that I used on my previous Jake. And I think I got the likeness to Andy Samberg. This hoodie that I made was made out of paper, and I repainted it in dark blue along with the actual hood. Now compared to the previous torso I did for Jake, this one is definitely way better. And even though, yeah, the grey lines look a little bit too thick, when the hoodie on, it's not that big of a deal. But he also has a 3D tie that I made out of E-tape, and it is removable, but I'm not going to do that. I don't want to ruin any of the paint that might be going to get scratched off. And also the design of his torso continues down onto the belt, and then his legs, they have painted shoes. They do wrap around all four sides of the minifig's feet. Moving on to Detective Amy Santiago, Melissa Fumero playing this character. From head to toe, the hairpiece is a Widow's Peak hairpiece with a ponytail sculpted on. I think that looks pretty good, as opposed to the one that I used in 2021, which it was okay, I guess. The face is a knockoff Scarlet Witch head from Age of Ultron, and then the torso came from The Big Bang Theory from Penny. As simple as this minifig look, this is as accurate as I can get it, and she has this exact same outfit, and then she has painted sleeves and the legs. There is the NYPD badge kind of last minute, and the belt was also made out of E-tape. And Charles Boyle, I guess we'll start with the face, came from like this Pirates of the Caribbean minifig. I don't know which character it was on. And then the hairpiece, we've all seen this hairpiece before, and it works quite well here. And then the torso, a 3D tied sleeves made out of E-tape. On the legs, he has the NYPD badge, and well, yes, it's busted up. I couldn't find any replacement ones, and these ones are as accurate as I can get them. Moving on to Rosa Diaz. The hairpiece is this hairpiece. I'm sure you lot are familiar with it by now. I just sculpted on these two extra sections of hair, and I think it gets pretty close to Rosa, not gonna lie. I don't think I can take it any further than I already have. And then the face came from the Zendaya MJ with some like makeup around the eyes and two cheekbones painted on. Actually genuinely happy with how that turned out. And the jacket is, I made them the same way like Amy's. And the legs, I have no idea where these legs came from. They're printed from, I painted on the NYPD badge. For the second to last minifig, we have Terry Crews playing Terry Jeffords. The face started out as this custom printed electro head from Firestar Toys. And I think it gets very, very close to Terry Crews' likeness. And then the torso has painted tie, 3D suspenders that he wears pretty much anytime he's on screen, and then the straps going across the shoulders. The arms have painted stripes, and I actually painted on the skin tone on the lower half. I don't think Logo Group actually makes the mould light purple arms with brown underneath. I don't think that exists, so I did that myself. And then the badge on the belt is a thing that exists. And as for the back was done almost last minute because I forgot to do it. I based it off of one shot from the trailer, and well, yes, it's not entirely like exactly like how it looked in the trailer, this back of this torso. It gets the job done, and it's still recognisable. And last up is Captain Holt. Now I do have to mention this to any of you who are actually fans of this show. You'll probably know that the actor for Captain Holt, which is Andre something, I never really know how to pronounce his last name. He passed away back in December of 2023, and it was really sudden. None of us were expecting it, of course. Rest in peace to him. To segue from depressing stuff like that, let's just talk about how this minifig got made. So the face came from Mace Windu, and then the torso, most of the detail, that's where most of the work went into this minifig, was the painted tie, the painted pockets, and the collar, whether this is up here. That's also painted. And I think the legs came from a Ninjago minifig. And then the arms have what I attempted to look like the NYPD logo sort of thing on there. Didn't really turn out that great, but you get what I'm trying to do here. I did what they're meant to look like. Okay guys, that concludes the Brooklyn Nine-Nine version 2 showcase video. I'm so glad that I actually found time to go back and redo every single one of these and make them look as good as I can make them. I just realised how many times I said make in that sentence. But yeah, if you lot enjoyed seeing these minifigs, be sure to leave a like below, because I always appreciate any support and positive feedback on any minifig that I make. And Star Wars Day is approaching as well, and I have Rogue One customs coming up. They're in the works right now. I'm making Jyn Erso, Cassian Andor, Chirrut, and Director Krennic. It's nice to find time to do this occasionally. I'm going to go though, and I'll see you lot in the next video whenever I find time for that. Bye!